say that life is but a highway that will take us to the end, and you can never be quite certain what is waiting round the bend. All the places that I've been, one thing I know is true: every road I've traveled down has led me straight to you. You're the answer to my prayer. Better days are now in sight, like a candle in the window. Your love's my guiding light, like a ship out on the ocean needs a beacon in the night to bring it safely home. Your love's my guiding light. As the rising of the sun brings the light of each new day, I think of how you changed my life and the gifts you brought my way. Now with you here by my side, I need never walk alone, and my heart will search no more. It has found its way back home. You're the answer to my prayers. Better days are now in sight, like a candle in the window. Your love's my guiding light, like a ship out on the ocean needs a beacon in the night to bring it safely home. Your love's my guiding light. You have brought me safely home. Your love's my guiding light. sweet song of love. Ahia, see you again, no. Ahia, again, Niskiwa. The stars that shine in the sky. Every creature that I see is a brother to me. In the Great Spirit's eyes. Ahia, see you again, no. Ahia, again, Niskiwa.
Crying in the Mojave Desert. You know, that's right on the train. Yeah, you got it, didn't you? Reachy. I will.
We crossed the border at midnight under cover of Mexican sky. Heading north up to Tucson, we said our last goodbye. We are headed toward a better life, or so we've been told. The long journey's just begun and I already miss my home in old Mexico. In old Mexico.
I'm gonna find my way to California sunrise.
They say there we'll find freedom. The streets are all paved with
all right, let me get it. Come on, let me get a sunrise.
Plenty of work for everyone. Nobody's too young or too old. The water's a shack that I'm sleeping in. Nobody knows my name. They said we'd find paradise, but to me it's just the same. It's old Mexico.
Perfect. Take it. Oh, you're
It's old Mexico.
We got a good railroad track song going down the track.
Every night I toss and turn on this floor I must call my bed. while visions of lovely senoritas are dancing in my head. From old Mexico, Mexico, from old Mexico, Mexico, from old Mexico. Very far with the wind that called my name. Listen very close to what it had to say. Then a smile came to my lips and I was on my way. Under a dark blue sky, under a dark blue sky, you can find what you're looking for if you just open up your eyes. Sun shines above the clouds under a dark blue sky. The world is waiting there for you if you just turn around. And every leaf on every tree, well, the answer can be found. The beauty of a sunrise, the laughter of a child. These are the simple pleasures that make life worthwhile. Under a dark blue sky, under a dark blue sky, you can find what you're looking for if you just open up your eyes. Sun shines above the clouds under a dark blue sky. You can find what you're looking for if you just open up your eyes. Sun shines above the clouds under a dark blue, under a dark blue, under a dark blue sky. Went out for a walk one day, it was cold, drizzling rain. In 1803, in a shipyard in Brooklyn, they say, made from the land by immigrant hands, the finest ship of her day. She floated on down the big river, past the Queen City shore. And there in the hills around Louisville, that's where the legend was born. Roll on, roll down the great river, far as your waters will flow. She was the pride of the Kentucky side, the belle of the Ohio. For 26 years through the blood, sweat, and tears, she worked hard every day. Then the railroads came and ended her reign, and she was sent on her way. She traveled on down the big river to the Mississippi shore. She was one of the best, but they laid her to rest, never to sail anymore. Roll on, roll down the great river, far as your waters will flow. She was the pride of the Kentucky side, the belle of the Ohio. Roll on, roll down the great river, far as your waters will flow. She was the pride of the Kentucky side, the belle of the Ohio. There are those in this world who just don't understand that everything that we see was made by God's hand. Every small grain of sand, every leaf on each tree was put there by Him for the whole world to see. When the trees are all gone and the rivers are dry, and you can't see the stars or the sun in the sky, when the gifts we were given have slipped through our hands, when the trees are all gone, will we then understand? As the world that we live in grows bigger each day, all of God's precious treasures are being wasted away. Is there anyone listening? Does anyone care? Or will no one notice till they're no longer there? When the trees are all gone and the rivers are dry, and you can't see the stars or the sun in the sky. When the gifts we were given have slipped through our hands, when the trees are all gone, will we then understand? When the trees are all gone and the rivers are dry, and you can't see the stars or the sun in the sky. When the gifts we were given have slipped through our hands, when the trees are all gone, will we then understand? When the trees are all gone, will we then understand? Say you're feeling lonely, say you're feeling blue, world has left you crying, don't know what to do. Say your heart is broken, nothing's going right, bags are packed for leaving, checking out tonight. You can take a trip to a far-off place, change your name and your number, leave without a trace. You can flow like a river, run like a train, but you know you can't outrun the rain. I know that life can be hard, sometimes it isn't fair. Friends are hard to come by, no one seems to care. And I wouldn't blame you if you feel that you must go. But before you leave here, there's one thing you should know. You can take a trip to a far-off place, change your name and your number, leave without a trace. You can flow like a river, run like a train, but you know you can't outrun the rain. Flow like a river, run like a train, but you know You can't outrun the rain. You can't outrun the rain. Oh no, you can't outrun the rain. The moon is high over this sleepy town. There's nothing happening for miles around. Stars are shining in the summer sky. Streets are empty and the air is dry. So where do you go when you're feeling down and the walls are closing in all around? Down by the river, down by the river, down by the river, that's where you go. 100 years ago it brought the trade, brought the jobs, but time took them away. Once so mighty, once so proud, now it's quiet and peaceful, just like this town. So where do you go when you have the blues and you feel the world is crashing in on you? Down by the river, down by the river, down by the river, that's where you go. You can find what you want if you know where to go. You can lose your heart or you can save your soul. Down by the river, down by the river,